Right now, there's a lot of attention being given for techniques for longevity, health span. And what I find a little amusing is that people are stressing out about living longer when stress is the one thing that will accelerate aging. So if you stress about living longer, you're going to shorten your lifespan. Three unusual practices for health span and longevity that I think are very profound are not being spoken of or spoken about in all the literature on biohacking and health span, nutritional supplements, and on and on. So let me share with you three practices that I think are the most important. The first is focusing on the timeless factor in every time bound experience. So every experience is in time, but experience is made possible because there is what we call awareness as a prerequisite of experience. Without awareness, there's no experience. And awareness is the non changing factor in every changing experience. In other words, awareness is the timeless factor in every time bound experience. And awareness, as I've mentioned before, is formless, borderless, infinite, spaceless, timeless, and fundamental. And it is the infinite in every finite experience. So, recognizing timeless awareness involves understanding that our true essence transcends the constraints of time. Ancient Vedic wisdom teaches that time consumes all experiences. I mentioned this phrase before. Time is the consumer and we are its food. So, aging, in many ways, is the metabolism of time. Yet the awareness that observes these experiences remains untouched. By meditating or engaging in practices that connect to this pure awareness, one can step beyond the stressors of time and entropy. So, of course, this state of consciousness is the field of pure silence. It allows for a deeper sense of peace and resilience, which can positively influence biological aging by reducing stress and promoting cellular repair. But more importantly, if the timeless is dominant and the time bound is in the background, then instead of metabolizing time, you metabolize that which is timeless. That's the first way to actually biohack through consciousness. Okay. The second is when you understand the body as a field of awareness. I've spoken about this many times. I'm the field, I'm the knower of the field. Then you actually engage in what are called interoceptive and visceroceptive practices for self regulation. Interoception is the ability to sense bodily states such as hunger, thirst, or emotional tension. By cultivating interoceptive awareness through practices like mindful awareness of the breath, mindful awareness of the sensations of the body, awareness of the yoga asanas as seats of awareness, and then many somatic therapies, you can fine tune your body's feedback systems to maintain homeostasis. This enhances self regulation, allowing you to manage stress and emotions effectively while optimizing physiological functions like heart rate and digestion. Such mastery over the autonomic nervous system improves vagal tone, which is crucial for longevity and overall health. So that's number two. the body as awareness, and interoceptive and visceroceptive practices for self-regulation. And number 3, reframing aging as wisdom and vitality. So although people view aging negatively, one can reframe it as an opportunity to integrate life's wisdom with youthful vitality. And this can transform one's experience. And this perspective aligns with seeing the body not as a fixed structure, but as a dynamic process within consciousness. By nurturing a youthful mind through joyful activities, meaningful connections, and continuous learning, you can influence your biological clock positively. Research supports that a shift in mindset about aging can improve health outcomes, slow down aging, and even reverse some of the biomarkers of aging. So these practices intertwine ancient wisdom with modern science, offering a holistic path to extending health span while embracing life's deeper dimensions. Why isn't anyone talking about this? In any case, I am. And the book that started all of this was Ageless Body, Timeless Mind. And then I wrote another book, Grow Younger, Live Longer, which also addresses the consciousness-based approach to health span. The book I'm promoting right now is Digital Dharma, How AI Can Elevate Spiritual Intelligence and Personal Well-Being. And please engage with me also by going to deepakchopra.ai. Have a wonderful, youthful day with a joyful, energetic body.